Good morning, sir. My name is Lim Weng Jong and my teammate is Chan Kai En. In this video, we are going to present about our STIX 3013 Project 1 proposal. And our supervisor is Sir Tuan Talizam bin Tuan Muda. So for our project title is UUM Color Vision Deficiencies Applications. Next, I will talk about the project background. Color blindness is the inability to receive and identify specific color regularly rather than the total loss of color visions. Red-green color blindness account for the majority. Color blindness frequently makes it challenging to distinguish between particular colors. Color blindness typically run in families. Special glasses and contact lenses can help, but they is not cure. The majority of color blind people are adapted and have little trouble going about their daily life. There are three types of color blindness, which are red-green blindness, yet blue-yellow blindness, and achromatopsia, which means totally only the grayscale distribution is seen. Next, I'll talk about our problem statement. For the staff, the number of people is limited and the area involved is extensive. If we still handle the color blindness test for each student manually, the work will be tedious and require a lot of humans, materials, and financial resources. For students, they need to fill in a lot of information to do the color blindness test, then submit it to the staff to review. And the line up for color blindness test charts a process that takes a lot of time to process. Next, this application is simple and suitable for user of all age to operate, requiring only a simple familiarity with understanding. It not only reduces labor cost but also speed up the flow of people. Next is our objective. So for the first objective is gather the requirements of the color blindness test applications. The second is design and develop the color blindness test applications. And the third is evaluate the applications of the color blindness test. So in this our application, our client is Pusat Kesehatan University UM. So for our potential user is UM students. Next, I will talk about the methodology. In methodology part, we got 5-stage develop process, which is analysis, designs, development, implementations, and evaluations. For analysis phase, we will identify the needs to develop color blindness tests. This phase is include problem statement, objective, and scope. Next is design phase, systematic and specific phase. We will ask clients about the requirement analysis of the application and use a prototype to sketch the interface. User-friendly, easy to navigate, clear layout will be outlined before develop. The third stage is development phase. This color blindness test application will be developed by Adobe Animate and Adola.com. The fourth is implementation phase. Testing will be conducted to identify the weakness and the error during the authorizations process. And the last one is evaluation phase. Getting feedback or review from others, clients and users. Usability test to evaluate our color blindness test so that we could identify the weakness and make improvements. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you. I will pass it to my teammates for the next slide.
Hi everyone, my name is Chan Kai, metric number 27765. So now I'd like to present about the project scope. So our target users is UUM students and the language for this application is English. So there are three modes in this application. The first mode is classify type of color vision and experience the vision of color vision deficiency through the images. So for example, based on this picture, is the normal vision and this one is the color blindness based on three types. So the user can experience by viewing the picture. The second mode is Ishara eyes test, which is the test that consists of number of Ishara plates. And the third mode is mini game. So this is the first mode, and this is second mode, which is the Ishara test, and this is the third mode, which is the mini game. So for the first mode, the user can click on the type of color vision and experience the vision by viewing the picture. So next is literature review. So the title is Ishara Electronic Color Blindness Test and Evaluation Study. Published year is 2015. So the focus of this paper is about evaluation of computer-based color deficiency test, the comparison between paper-based Ishara test and computer-based Ishara test. So the finding is the computer-based color deficiency test software on LCD screen can be used for screening of color vision deficiency with nearly similar sensitivity and specificity to the Ishara test. The second title is comparing the validity of an online Ishara color vision test with the traditional Ishara handbook in a South African university population. So the year published is 2018. So the focus of this paper is to compare the validity of an online version of the Ishara color vision test with the traditional Ishara handbook. So the finding is the online version of the Ishara test used in this study proved a valid screening tool for color vision deficiency. So it presents the opportunity for self-screening via convenient online platform. The second title is Prototyping Color in Live EDU Game for Dichromatic Colorblind Awareness. The year published is 2020, and the focus of this paper is to escalate players' knowledge on color blindness by designing an educational video game, which is design oriented to dichromatism colorblind. And the finding of this paper is respondents prefer mobile educational game compared to PC to determine the knowledge related to color vision deficiency. And the fourth title is about validity and acceptance of color vision testing on smartphone. And the year published is 2018. And the focus of this paper is about to investigate the acceptance between ICE handbook and Ishara color plates. So the finding is 59% prefer ICE handbook and the 29% has no preference. So overall, the majority prefer ICE handbook compared to Ishara color plates. So the conclusion, in a nutshell, this project aims to develop an application that can help to solve the problem faced by UUM Pusat Kesehatan University. So we hope that through this application, we can share the knowledge about color blindness deficiency to all the users with the intention to become more concerned about this disease. So besides, we also hope that we can help the user determine whether that they have color vision impairments. So the Ishara test will also be integrated into this application. So in parallel, we look forward to gain user attention about color blindness through designing an education mini game in this application also. Thank you, that's all from me.